Alright, I got to say, this chapter was really amazing. I really loved it, and I'm so excited. Oh man, I'm so excited to talk about this because this chapter was so amazing. I loved it. For the 800 chapter, to be honest, it was not really like a special, but I felt like it was special. And in even these 14 pages, there was a lot of things to be talking about. Well, I take it with me because I found it so awesome that the guys that were fighting with Luffy against Mingo, of course, are now saying like we want to be your subordinates, how you say it, I don't know, I never use it actually, but it's under people that help him and fight with him and be with him always, like the Whitebeard pirates, sort of like that. But they want to be part of the crew, but Luffy doesn't want it because he doesn't want to have that many people with him that he has to take care of all the time. And being restricted, of course, because if you have 5,000 people, you're not going to walk in some sort of city and walk just calmly without getting noticed. Of course, he doesn't anymore can walk in just where he wants because he always will be noticed by somebody. But you know what I mean. If you walk into a city alone with 9 people, or you walk with 1,000 people, even let's say 100 people, you will get noticed even earlier. So that's something. But he doesn't want to get restricted, like he says in the other pages in the beginning. He says like, well, if we're ever in trouble, I call out you guys, and if you are in trouble, you just call us out and we'll fight. We'll never forget that we fought Mingo here together. So he say like, well, I'd like to help each other and I like the idea, but I don't want to be restricted as much as it. Like, it doesn't have to be a contract like friendship. You don't write out a contract like, well, we became friends now and then, and if this or that happens, we do this and that. But if we don't like it anymore, we stop it. It's not like that. It's exactly like friendship. He says, well, we are friends. We help each other whenever we can, whenever we need, and there are no restrictions whatever on it. Like, you don't have to be 24/7 with me, or at least 2 times in a week. Well, because that is not always the case. You cannot always see your friends every day, or you do not always see your friends, but you know that if you need them, they will be there. And if they need you, they will be also there. So at some point, I really like that idea more than the whole subordinates that are always there and you always have them with you and like 5,000 people. What the heck? That's way too much. Um, well, so that happens, and the Navy starts attacking, of course. It's really annoying, but finally they drink also the cup of sake, like it's always used to, like they're drinking it like, well, we pledge that we are loyal to you. It's a tradition. Even though Luffy didn't want that, but it happened, and eventually he's like, all right, well, we have it like that, and we'll see how it happens, and everything is fine. And it was amazing. And after all the time, the Admiral says like in page, let me take a look at it, page 14 of, no, 12. 12. It was page 12, I guess, or 11. I don't know anymore. Oh, wait, here. In 11 he says something like, well, he thanks them for everything that they did, of course, because they eventually killed Mingo. And he's like, alright, maybe if you don't know, the whole backstory with his admiral, that he blinded himself because he didn't want to see things anymore, which pretty sick to be honest, but alright. Um, and I think he says he wants to stop. So he doesn't chase after them anymore, like further at this point. Maybe later we will, but we don't know that. But I really like this chapter because it's amazing. It got so many content and so, yeah, I just love it. I hope you liked this review. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe because you are amazing if you subscribe, and I really like that. And you can stay up to date with new videos that I make, and what would you want more in life than staying up to date?